I'm Scotland Hazley, President of Animal Rescue Corps. The team and I are here on Operation Dog Days of Summer, where we rescued nearly 200 animals from a puppy mill operation in Tate County, Mississippi, just this past week. We sent an Animal Rescue Corps undercover investigator armed with hidden cameras onto that property to legally secure that evidence. We then brought our evidence to the Tate County Sheriff's Department, secured a seizure warrant, deployed the necessary resources, and removed the animals from the property and put an end to this suffering once and for all.
I'm John Phelps, the director of the Senatobia Tate County Animal Shelter. This particular project is something we've been working on for a time. Trying to gain evidence in order to access this property and see just how bad it is. And the evidence speaks for itself.
This is what we're seeing out here, incredible suffering. The suffering on this puppy mill extends to every animal on this property, as you can see in these kittens. Like many of our puppy mill rescue operations, this property didn't just have dogs on it. It also had cats, rabbits, chickens, turkeys, parrots, parakeets, and a donkey, all of which were suffering from extreme neglect. Dogs, cats, and rabbits in dilapidated rabbit hutches, dark, dingy, dilapidated barns. Can you imagine existing in this hellhole your entire life? I mean, there's no daylight, there's certainly no air, no water, no food, no socialization, no kindness, no vet care, no grooming. Just this, day after day. That ends today. Hey guys, you're out of here. You guys ready? Gear up. Well, hello there.
I was kind of taken aback to some degree when I saw what type of resources ARC had. It couldn't have gone any better. We got in here about 10:30 this morning, and it's about 6 o'clock p.m. To get almost 200 animals documented, evaluated, and loaded is awesome. And we really appreciate everything that ARC has provided this county.
One of the worst conditions I've ever seen, but they have spirit, and they're going to be good dogs when they find their loving homes.
This is a typical puppy mill. What we found in this puppy mill is consistent with every puppy mill that you're going to visit. You find the same things wrong with the dogs.
We have just assessed some of the smaller guys. We've seen a lot of fleas. We've seen a lot of swollen abdomens. Probably have a lot of parasites.
You find them covered in fleas and ticks many times. Typical eye irritation from the high ammonia levels. Just typical puppy mill conditions that you see in every puppy mill.
All of the animals on this property suffer greatly, and some may have a longer road to recovery than others. But what's ahead for each and every one of them is new life. A life without pain, a life without hunger, a life without isolation, a life filled with love and compassion. These rescue operations are expensive. An animal rescue corps often needs a sponsor to help us get our boots on the ground. I made a call to our trusted and valued partner in the BISSELL Pet Foundation, who without delay gave us the necessary funds to get our boots on the ground. But I also knew you, our donors and supporters, would continue to invest in compassion and stand with us as we shut down these puppy mills. We've got a long way to go. There's approximately 10 to 15,000 puppy mills in the U.S. alone.
Walking into every puppy mill, I feel the same way. I feel the loneliness and the despair, and just the dogs are just shut down. They're just done. That's what they have known their entire life, is just a little tiny hutch with no human interaction. And I wish that every person who bought a dog was required to walk through a puppy mill and see what we see and smell what we smell. Because if you see that, there's no way that you could still feel inclined to buy a dog. Not when there's so many out there needing to be rescued now.
But this team will continue to confront animal cruelty, abuse, and exploitation head-on, using compassion as our greatest weapon. We will continue to walk into these hells. We will continue to empty these cages and break these chains. We will continue to keep our promise that their suffering has ended, and we will continue to create a lasting solution for these communities. And together, and only together, will we put an end to animal suffering. Thank you for standing with Animal Rescue Corps.